And we're live with the Sizzled team. This is a first for me with this mic story, so please just bear with me. Evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's NicciNotes with the Sizzled team. Before we get started, let me just say that after our live stream, the Sizzled team will be out and about, and you could possibly win tickets, provided you can answer questions related to tonight's show. Tonight, we are streaming from, how do I pronounce this word? Durham or Durham? Or Durham? Durham. Durham. Okay, Durham Studios.
It's like Durham, a lekker name though.
It is.
When the shark is chasing you, it's
Durham. But I said Durham though. No, true. Yeah. Anyhow, so going on, let us get to all the boring things first. And this is where I get to put you, Chad Naidu, on the spot.
It's not that boring.
Okay.
No, not because you are boring, but
The
because
formalities,
let's do the formalities first.
Just remember, guys, keep the mic close.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Let me just say, my co-host, Jason, and Darren, but more Jason, was once upon a time the sound guy for Sizzled. So if he directs while we're doing this, it's because he's all about that sound thing.
Can I support him with him all the time?
You can swear.
I was really fucking down.
Okay, so Chad,
Okay, cool.
would you like to explain to us the inception of Sizzled?
Sure.
How did Sizzled come about?
Okay, let me think. Okay, so basically, me and a few friends, well, me and, yeah. Okay, it spun off from a record label, which we started, right? And then basically that was an opportunity just for like the guys to play music. But I mean, just to cut the long story short, it was just, basically started just to play music. That is it. Just having fun and playing music. Nothing else. That's the gist of it. And yeah.
So the first event was just a matter of a few friends getting together to play
Well,
music.
basically, yeah. I mean, we were doing a few other events. I mean, in and around the place. I mean, in town. And then we just looked on we just had an event on a Sunday. It just so happened to be a Sunday. And we just did our normal thing, playing music. And it was just a bunch of friends. As I said, like probably 20 of us at the most. And then actually the owner approached and says, "Hey, you really dig what we did on that day. Do you want to do it again?" And then we thought about it, but he obviously said, "Come back with a theme of it, because I mean, what you guys are doing, you guys are playing a cool kind of music. You guys are cool people. I mean, think of it something like a theme it, and come back to me, and then you can take it from there." And yeah, so we brainstormed a bit, and obviously the venue that we used was Amadorda, so they were well known for the braai at the time. And then we fused the whole idea of food and music and the whole social aspect, and that's how Sizzled came about.
How many Sizzleds was that before you guys actually called it Sizzled and it was as big at the time at Amadorda's?
That's actually an interesting question. So what happened was, we did actually, so it was like a month or so, we thought about it, because Sunday wasn't really our thing, you know what I mean? So we said, okay, cool. We actually went back to that and they said, no, we don't want to do it. You know, it's not our buzz. We just want to do events whenever, but we don't want to like have a steady thing, especially on a Sunday. So the owner came back to us and said, okay, cool, leave it as that. But then, say about a month went past and he emailed us again and said, guys, come on, let's do it. So then we thought, okay, cool, let's just try it out. And then we did it. That time it wasn't called Sizzle, actually. We just did the same thing that we did before that. And then we obviously saw more people come through because they obviously heard of the first one. And then, so we said, okay, cool, hey, there's something other than just our regular friends that's coming around. So we said more people, so okay, we're starting something cool, yeah? So maybe let's just keep at it. And then when the next one came on, we actually created, then that's when we called it Sizzle. We started marketing it. And we got other DJs into it as well. And I think it was on a Saturday we did that. That was probably like about 4 years ago. And after that, we did when we threw it every month. And then, yeah, it was basically the month after that. I think there was like a drop in the attendance when people came. So just to answer your question, yeah, when there was like, I mean, it wasn't like as successful as like the first two or whatever. And then the one out, we did it again. That was in midwinter. And then, yeah, the numbers were dropping, and we said, no, you know what? It's really not our thing, because, I mean, we don't have the time to do this and all this stuff. And then, funny enough, yeah, we left it, and that was it. That was probably like in June, July or something. And then coming into summer, again, the owner, I think the owner, actually, I have to mention, I have to give him kudos, because he was keeping at it the whole time. He was saying, guys, you guys got to do it, because, I mean, it's winter. I mean, don't think about the numbers or something. You guys are growing something awesome. You know, it'll catch on. People start picking up to it, you know, just especially going into summertime. And then, yeah, we just left it off. And then when basically coming closer to summer, we decided, okay, cool, let's do it again. And then that's when we saw more people started talking about it. More people heard about that party. It was like a few months ago, you know what I mean? And then it just grew from there. So that was about like 4 years ago. Yeah.
Awesome.
I need water, yeah. I feel dry over here.
That was long-winded. Because basically, a month.
Was
and
it 4 years?
weeks.
Was it 4 years?
4 years.
4 years.
It was 4 years,
4 years,
ago.
okay.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, before all the marketing happened, the awareness about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could be right. It actually is, yeah.
And then to introduce Marco.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, okay. Oh. So I don't know, what do you ask the question?
I want Marco to introduce himself. That's your cue to end.
How much people's watching this thing? I'm making a fool of myself over here.
Enough, but it's great.
You're the bomb.
It's live. Like, this is how it's supposed to
How
be.
much people?
Don't worry about the amount of people.
Tomorrow we're going to look at this and laugh the whole time. Whole time.
But now people get to see the people behind the scenes. Like you are the people that put it together. You are the people that make the magic happen. So in your awkwardness, they get to, love Sizzled even more.
Yeah.
Loads of awkwardness.
They get to see you guys like as non pretending, no fakeness, real kind of people. It's like in flesh, Sizzled flesh here, bro. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, can we
Can we do?
yeah, can we
I was going to say,
interview
can we
him?
do Marco now? But no. Marco.
Let's eat now.
No, Liz. Okay.
Intro yourself, please.
Marco, so would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, I'm Marco. Okay, so anyways, yeah, I'm just Marco. Yeah, so when Chad started this thing, he told me about it, and he said, look, jump on board, help whether you can. And I think from that point onwards, we just did what we did. I mean, it was passion, but yeah, there was a lot of work that we needed to do to get it where it is now. Especially moving to the castle, which was that was next level for us. We were noobs when it came to moving over and doing licensing and approaching the city of Cape Town, approaching the castle. But yeah, it was quite a bit of work, and it all paid off, and it's continuously paying off because we do a lot of, besides just the party, the one thing that we can be very proud about is the charity. And I think that's something that Chad is very proud about, and myself as well, because yeah, no, definitely, because Chad is there with that hampers. So there's a lot of good things that come from Sizzle besides just the whole fun music and partying. So I think that sums it up.
Wait. Actually,
Oh, yes.
I want to say something. So, actually, that's what I was thinking. Sorry.
Wow.
So, I mean,
Found a new personality.
Wait. So the whole idea, right? So let me just take it back quickly. So how Sizzle started was like, it was just to play music, right?
It's like, just like,
Flashback.
Marco, just like stop there, please, bro. We heard enough of you, Marco. Thanks, brother. You said the charity thing. That's what we needed you here for. Mention the charity and we'll move. I'm just
Wait,
joking.
before we move on. So, I mean, before I forget, Sizzle started with a group of friends, right? Sizzle started with a group of friends. Purely to play music, nothing else. That's how when, like I said, I was talking about this onus, because I mean, that wasn't our vibe, like to create an event. We just did it for like a social thing. That was purely it. And that was the events, like I remember, I don't even know the guys on Chopi and Eugene and all those guys. That's when it started. Mark and all, we all just used to party together, and that was purely it, just to play music.
I think you forget I was there.
Again,
Myself and Darren.
yeah, and I mean, that's how we met you as well, exactly. You know what I mean? And today, the essence still remains the same. You know what I mean? And I think that's the reason why people maybe likes. I mean, that's the affinity people have for the brand, and that's what people like. I mean, that's the difference that people talk about. It's the fact that we still got that essence about us. We're still together. We're still like a close-knit family. Matty, I mean, even if we meet you for the first time and you come to this, but you're still going to feel that vibe from us. You know what I mean? It's not like you're just going to any normal event. You just, even though people say, oh, it's not the same, like Amadora days, it's gone bigger. Our mantra is still the same. The sizzled vibe, energy, passion is still the same. From the 20 people that we had from the first few events, you know what I mean? So yeah.
I want to like add in, but I don't actually want to talk too much about the newer stuff that you guys been doing until you guys actually mention it and bring it up. But I can vouch for that. I mean, I've been there from the beginning times and now, and that's what I like about Sizzled. It's like with me now and the responsibilities and things with life, I end up going to Sizzled and it feels like it was back then. I see all the faces, I see all the people. And I'm there to party and I'm having that same fun I did 4 years ago. So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, also the thing is, like, everybody that gets together, I mean, like, I just need to say this, so. So, like, people.
Hello, Marco.
Like, you meet people for the first time at an event or whatever, right? Yeah. But the cool thing is just that energy that, oh my word, I knew you forever, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's just what we cultivated all these years. No pretenses. No hidden agendas. It's just a good time, good fun. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's it.
Definitely.
Okay, that's the last of me then.
Are you sure? No more flashbacks?
No more flashbacks.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hi guys, I'm Nadine. Charudana. Okay. I was friends with Marco and some of the other guys in the group before I met Chad. And I'd been, as Marco likes to say, harassing them to try and get some super ideas for the amazing concept of a party, which I also attended and loved at Amadoda's. Eventually, Marco helped me pitch some ideas to Chad, and it was just family and working hard from that point forward. It's been an amazing ride, and it can only happen with amazing people. From my side, especially with the new party, I'm going to go straight into that. We're all about Sizzled reaching that 2.0 level. And I am so excited to help unload and make that happen with these amazing guys. Thanks.
Thank you, Nadine. Yes. See, Chad, you pass it on. Hi, I'm Sadia. I've started with Sizzled. I've known Chad for, 13 years now. Also had a bit of a stint with the record label. And then my first time at Sizzled was actually in 2015. And I came as a patron, and I absolutely loved the vibe. That was the day that it actually was raining, but it still pulled a crowd. It was still just a festive vibe. You cannot put it into words. You have to experience it for yourself. So I enjoyed it there, and then I was the door lady as well at 2 or 3 of the events. And from there on, I then actually became part of the team and actually doing the admin and organizing of the event itself. And again, it's a great team to work with. For me especially, all I can say is you're working with an awesome team. It's a great event. And for me personally, the charity side, it just speaks to my heart. Because where can you go and work, enjoy your job, and then give back to a community? We don't all have that opportunity. So for me, it encapsulates everything that I want to do. And I wouldn't be anywhere else. And also just coming back to not only is it the team, but because I'm working in the background and working on email and online with people all the time, by the time people come through the door, it's like you know them. You really are fam. You know them, and you've created this relationship with people without even ever meeting them face to face. So that is truly what the Sizzled vibe is about to me.
Chad, is there something you'd like to say? Oh, sorry, Dad.
Oh, okay. Sorry, just to go back to the charity thing as well. I just remembered 2 years ago, I was with you guys at the one that's close by to the airport as well.
That's right. Yes. I actually have you taking a selfie at that one.
With everybody else, though, not by myself. Not by myself.
No, really.
I can't remember. But,
He's taking a photo with himself with like the
Yes.
acting on.
Yes,
And
yes.
you used it for one of the posters.
Yeah, we did.
I did not see that poster.
I sent you to the group.
I didn't open up the group today.
Dawson wants to know if you can ask questions, Adrian Dawson.
Yes, you may. As soon as we get
Can
those
I just point this out though? Adrian Dawson says Marco EU legend.
Nice.
He's a legend himself.
He won the
He's
lifetime membership award.
because he gave
Okay,
he gave the best, from an outside perspective, the best viewpoint of what Sizzle's about. And we don't see each other often. I do know him through friends, but he gave the best. He explained Sizzle for what it is and for what we want to do and for where we're at so perfectly. Chad, we actually decided to give him a lifetime award, so he's always welcome at Sizzle. Because that was really a tearjerker, as Chad says.
Marco cried.
It looks like he still wants to cry.
It's very dope though. Like, I'm done. Stop your nonsense. I'm done.
No, wait.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so in terms of like your different personalities and how you came about, how you made me forget my question, bruh. But I shall carry on and just wing it. So you've explained how you became part of Sizzled. Besides your love for the event and how you enjoyed it, being part of the team and saying that you want to actually do or be part of the work, because I mean, realistically, it's a lot of work that you are doing. You are sacrificing time. You guys are sacrificing your lives. Why? Like, what exactly drives you to give so much of yourself? For all of us.
I don't know if this is very cliche, but be the change. I mean, like that you can only be better if you do better. So, I mean, for us, when we saw our small event happening and started growing and moving to the next one, we now have a bigger outlook on what we can possibly do, because there's no limits, your own limitation. So I think that's what Sizzle is about, and where I see it for myself as well, is like, where else can we go from here? Like, I mean, the castle is not the limit. There's more than that. There's so much more, and if I say it, Chad's going to stop
I've actually put a waiver on Sizzled filling Cape Town Stadium.
No, I don't think we'll do it.
That's how I said I put the waiver.
Sounds not really, Sound.
I think for me, what was part of my very first speech to Chad and the team was that I believe in the energy and the people that go to Sizzled, and it's about amplifying the experience and the production. And definitely for us representing our community, you obviously see there are bigger festivals with huge budgets. And I mean, Sizzles come from Amadodas. These guys have slaved to help cater or help a team come along, and all of us giving out different strengths, adding to the production, adding to making sure that people leave Sizzled speechless and have memories that will last a lifetime and bring you back there constantly. Because for me, that is amazing. We do so much creative, small touches and details. Chad's also a graphic designer. And I mean, you see the detail in everything that happens with Sizzled. It's so important for us to make sure that the communication from our marketing to the actual day, from the moment you walk into wherever Sizzled is, that you just know you are there for something extremely special. It's usually mostly in summer, so it's going to be a summer party of dreams. Yeah.
No, I think I covered what I wanted to say in my intro.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
We really want to give this to Chad.
Give it to him. He wants it.
No, I mean, obviously, like you say.
Carry on, Chad. Carry on, Chad.
Okay, no, but I'm saying, obviously, in any organization or any venture that you sit onto, teamwork makes the dream work, you know what I mean? And you can't achieve anything of such great magnitude without various parties coming together and just building something big. So that's purely it. Like-minded people working together. I mean, we were blessed to have good people, I mean, on this journey from the beginning, you know what I mean? Some people obviously moved on and did their own thing. I mean, they obviously gone to do their own, what's the name? Build their own brands or whatever. But I mean, the cool thing is, yeah, we got a good energy, we got a good people together. And ideally, that's what that builds a great brand.
Definitely.
So, yes, we were getting there, boss. So everybody might be wondering, who's the other people on the panel? All I'm going to say is, had some people been in the briefing, they would know that there was a flow to this.
Yeah, boss.
No, boss. That is not part of the team. So, just to answer everyone's question, with the first event that's happening at Sizzled, oh my God. With the first event happening this season, we have one of the artists joining us this evening. That's the guy behind us. Oh yeah, what happened to the drum roll? Thank you. Which is Black Congo. I will pass this on to you, Nana, or are we gonna?
Just come sit in the front.
I'm not sure. No, man, okay.
No, you're not moving. It's come to you, Nick.
That could have actually worked in the first place.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Sup, eh?
I'm good, bro. How you doing, bro?
I'm nice, man.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me, Nikki.
So, just a quick introduction from your side, as
Right.
well as I'm not quite sure if you have performed at previous Sizzled events. So this would be your first Sizzled performance.
That's correct.
But I'm pretty sure not your first Sizzled attendance.
Nope.
So can you speak us through from attendance to
Sure.
performance?
So I attended my first Sizzled last December, and it was quite by fluke. I mean, someone I know told me, hey, do you want to check out this thing that's happening at the castle? I was like, ish, bruh, money is tough. December, it gets rough. And I was like, let's just do it. Why not,
Okay, December, boss.
Exactly. So we went, and we got there like late afternoon, early evening. And the first thing that hit me was energy. I'm someone that believes in like energy and passion in anything you do, and like you can feel it radiating from that environment, and that's something I liked a lot. When I got there, I didn't even know who was playing, but I was like, it doesn't even matter, bro, because the energy, like everyone is just happy. You know what I mean? You know what it's like? I always tell people, like, when you listen to Deep House or when you go to Deep House parties, there's a certain energy around Deep House people. Like, you can't find angry Deep House people. Like, no, it doesn't exist. Like, Deep House people are not angry, you know what I mean? And I felt that same
I
vibe
know
there.
one.
It didn't have to be Deep House that was playing. It could have been rock, it could have been whatever. But everyone's just like, hey, my man, how you doing? I'm like, dog, I don't even know you, but I like you. You know what I mean? And so that was cool. And it was off of that I was like, nah, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I need to kind of try and get involved with this. And I just kind of shot my shot, and I dropped an email to the guys. I said, listen, I really enjoyed the last one I went to. I don't know how this is going to happen, but I want to play it. So check my set out, and if you vibe with it, let's go. If not, it's all good. I'll still see you guys there nonetheless. You know what I mean? And the universe has a funny way of making things happen, and the rest is history.
Awesome. What can people expect from you?
Sure, a lot. No, so I'm actually like, I play everything, okay? I believe in like getting influences from as many places as possible. For Sizzled, I'm going to be playing like a lot of like hip hop, like your classic stuff, not necessarily old school, but just classic, like really feel good stuff. Okay. I try to merge different genres and feels as much as I can in my sets. But by default, I'm actually a house DJ, funny enough. But I like to play with sound, so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
And I'm looking forward to that too.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Pass on.
On to the next one.
My turn.
Then we have, but
Hey.
now, Robin. I
That's
don't
me.
know how many surnames.
That's me. Huh?
I don't know which surname to.
There's only one surname. It's Robin Jade Kakamba Green. That is my name.
That one.
That is
All
my
of
name.
them.
That's me.
So Robin, as per what has been, yes, as per what has been.
Try. Just try.
Just try once.
It's so easy.
Say Kakamba.
Kakamba.
I failed.
So Robin.
I feel like a failure now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll teach
I'm
you
going to practice
after.
after this. Don't worry, we're going to practice school. You know, I want to hear about who you are, where you're from.
Me.
How you doing? What's happening?
I'm great.
It's good.
I'm Robin. I am from Cape Town. I know Chad and Marco for what feels like eons. I met Chad through Marco. I was the camera girl at one of the very first events. And I was a regular. And then Sizzled happened, and it was so exciting. And I remember my last Sizzle that I attended was the one in 2015 where it was raining. And I was a door girl. I came as a patron and then ended up standing at the door collecting money and tying bands on people's arms, which was hella fun because I always throw myself in everywhere I'm forward like that. You don't say. I mean, I'm here. And I left the country. I've been away for 2.5 years. And so this will be my first Sizzled since I'm back, and I'm mad excited. I recall while I was away watching all the videos and the live streams and the pictures, and I was like, mad FOMO. Like, this is horrible. And I'm sharing pictures. I'm like, yo, guys, you have to go check out this event. I'm not going to be there, but you can go. Tag me. Just tag me so I can feel like I'm there, because like you said and like all of you said, it's all about the vibe. And even though I was 1,000 miles away, I still felt it, and I could see it in the pictures and in the smiles and in just what everyone had to say about it. And so this being my first one since I'm back, I am super stoked, and I believe it's going to be exceptionally awesome.
Awesome. Darren?
Sorry, I wanted to talk about the lineup. What you guys have planned for
Music
the
lineup.
event.
You want to stop again?
Oh, no.
Do people hear that question now?
The lineup for Sizzled.
With a deep voice.
with a question mark at the back.
How did that come about?
Okay, so you know Sizzled, right? The thing is, we always try and
know what it
cut
is.
across the grain. So we always try and be different. We try our utmost to be different. Like, people say, like, yo, I don't even know this DJs. Who's this dude on the flyer? Who's this black Congo? Who's this soul black dude? You know what I mean? So, and that's what we love. We like to test new territory, and also that's what it's all about. I mean, it's about being exposed to something that's fresh, that's different. You don't want to experience the same thing over and over. You know what I mean? So you want to get something that's different, and I think that's what people are looking forward to, the freshness in a lineup. People that haven't seen before, the cool thing is come open-minded, because you're not going to hear something you might not like, and you might not vibe to it, but the thing is, it's different, you know, so open yourself up to it. To the lineup, we've got a good variety, I think. We've got as you know, Sizzled, anything goes. So it's not that we're just a deep house event or we're hip hop or R&B or what's the name, or trap or you name it. Anything goes. So expect to experience anything, whether it's gom, whether it's trap, whether it's bass, whether it's house, it's deep house. Unfortunately, no EDM. We don't do the EDM thing. That's
I heard that the other day. I was just like, yeah. Why?
But did I do? How did I say it? Right, properly. Oh, okay. Anyway, but yeah, okay. Basically, anything goes on the lineup, and as you know, we've got Oskido. Oskido, yeah.
Oskido.
I mean, he's an old school gangster. I mean, he's on the night. Well, the night watch, yeah. The night watchman. I think that's a huge surprise to Cape Town. We got feedback saying like, where the hell have these guys been all these years? And we said like they were there, but I mean, we just decided to bring back that energy, that craziness that only they could. Because I mean, we remember years. I mean, from listening to the radio show like about 7-8 years ago, and that's what we're trying to bring back as well to the whole Sizzled brand. Yeah.
Did you want to add on to that?
No,
Marco?
I'm done. I'm good.
Okay.
But like Niska one
You want to add on?
Yeah.
Love stuff.
Besides Night Watchman, we have Niska one, we have Soul Black, we have Speedster, we have Dope St. Jude as well. That's going to be dope. So there's quite a bit of Cape Town, mostly Cape Town, and we have to support some Joburg surprise, but like the Cape Town cats is what I'm excited about because I know what they are going to bring, because they obviously want to show everybody what they're about. I'm sure they do it every day in and out, but for Sizzle, it's going to be more energy.
Yeah, but I mean, like props to the lineup. I mean, because I mean, you got
Like Chad was so nervous and now he's like taking over.
No, it's just like so like the lineup. Like, I mean, the cool thing is well-rounded. Like I mean, you got Oskido, like he's traveling New York at the moment. You know what I mean? You got Catherine St. Jude. I mean, she's like traveling as well. I mean, so the cool thing is we bring in a good variety and a good pool of acts. You know what I mean? That can give you something that's unexperienced, and it's not basically something that you exposed to on the daily. So expect to get something completely different at Sizzle.
Any add-ons to this?
Yes.
yes.
Sizzle is also known for its incredible, innovative entertainment. So aside from the amazing food and music acts that's going to be there, we're also going to have some amazing games. While not your typical average games, there's going to be lots of fun prizes, spot prizes to be won. So bring personality and determination because it's on for the winnings.
Just one thing, guys. Chad Naidu is going to be on the surf game, so come early. Chad is going to be on the surf simulation.
Do you want us to talk about what games we're going to have?
Oh, no. Can I just say? No. Okay. So.
Yes, I want to know what
Okay.
it is as well. Because I was like,
I
Definitely
think
do.
Sod was one of our amazing humans that helped make this happen the most. So let her take it over.
Okay, well, we're going to have a surf simulator, and the prerequisite is that the guys have to take their tops off and, just strap in their Speedos and go surfing.
This is like.
Okay.
This is like.
Nikki, you're welcome to come and oil them up before they go on. Before they go on.
You're gonna end up oiling up Darren. I'm just letting you know.
besides that, there's other people there as well. Let me just say, Sizzle has the prettiest people.
Here.
All the time. All the time.
Chad single guys.
Okay, so we're going to be having the surf simulator, and that will test, it's similar to the mechanical bull, but you're going to be surfing and balancing and some speed and some wobbly bits going around, but that's the fun about it. See how long you can stay on, basically, and then you can win prizes. We're also going to have our lucky shower. Where you can go in two at a time, whatever. No, I'm just joking. Nikki is like, what? We're going to be having the lucky shower, but before you get there, you and two of your mates will have to do something for us to qualify to be able to enter the lucky shower, and then you can win. You're guaranteed to win an awesome prize.
So what kind of shower is this?
So we're going to have coupons in the shower.
Okay.
We're saving water. We're
I was
doing
just
our
worried
bits.
that my hair
We're doing
is
our
not gonna
bits. It's
work
a lucky
here,
shower. I wanted his mind to go a bit.
So wanted to make it a bit wet.
So it's a kind of shower. Okay. Don't have to worry
we're
about my
saving
hair.
water.
No.
Guys, just remember we are water, save water.
Yes,
So-
yes. Okay. Okay. Lovely stuff. I like that.
Before you get to Adrian Dawson's questions that he wants to ask the Sizzled team, let me just say good evening to everybody that's watching, and evening Pedro as well.
Okay, so I've got, hi Pedro. How you doing, Pedro? There's two things that I want to ask the Sizzle team here. And my first one is aimed, this is from Adrian Dawson. He's asking, how do you guys manage your daily jobs and your passion? And did you actually have to go full-time into Sizzled? That's obviously behind the scenes stuff that we wouldn't know. So we'd like to hear from you, and what is your plans if that's the case, or is it a thing that you guys are considering? How's it going? What's happening?
Valid question, Adrian. But most magicians don't tell their story. So I'm joking. Look, at the end of the day, we all still have day jobs. So we really do put 110% in from the minute that we leave our day jobs. We do have Sadia that is there. Her day job is Sizzled, so her whole day is Sizzled. If ever you need something, and if ever you message or email, Sadia will definitely be able to help you. But from our perspective, we do have a day job. I mean, if you're passionate about something, you'll make it happen no matter what.
Very hard during their day jobs. They're not at all on
Yeah,
social media or
definitely.
anything during the time that they are working on their day jobs.
Yes.
Out there. They do not work on Sizzle during their day jobs.
Thank
It's
you.
only
Thank you very
after hours. After hours.
and
the lovely
breaks
stuff.
and breaks. Yeah, we work till really late at night. I mean, Chad will send you an email at like 2:00, and you're like, "Guy, come on, I just need to go sleep." And you're like, "Do I really have to do this at 7:00?"
Chad's email started, I just want to say something.
That's his WhatsApp message. Look, if you want to correspond, his WhatsApp messages are, those one-liners, what he does now? That's what happens, mister. You'll get like 30 messages with one, it's actually one paragraph, and it's 30 messages. So thank you, Darren. Thank you. But yeah, as I said, that's what we do. If you're passionate about it, you'll make it happen, whether it's after hours, weekends, whenever you can.
Definitely, between the team, the passion oozes from you guys, and it comes across. It's there. We see it. We know it. It's not just from sitting here with you guys or knowing you guys personally. You go to these events, and I bump into all of you. So, some way or another, I bump into Nadine, I bump into Marco, I bump into Chad, and it's hugs and it's loves, and it's just, we're going to have a fun time. So you definitely see that passion come through. I'm not sure why you're laughing.
That's passion there. That's passion.
Yes, we had a lot of passion. No, look here, can I just say we had a lot of passion last week, Saturday. I was out and about with my friends. Here we go. And we bumped into Marco and Chad for some passionate friendship and catch up and conversations. And some people's reunions. Yeah. So, on another note though,
But I mean, does that answer your question?
yeah, definitely answer the question. So, yeah, thank you very much, Dawson, Adrian Dawson. I hope that does answer your question. If you have any more questions, anyone else, please ask, let us know. We will gladly ask these guys. Darren, just wait for your question, please. So, my next question, this is from our side now. The crossover from Amadotas to the new venue. I want you guys to obviously talk about the new venue. What made you guys switch over? And then also, I'm liking all these new ideas and things that you guys got going, like the surf, and just kind of incorporate that into
the crossover, so to
Okay.
speak.
Firstly, to be honestly, it's not about the venue.
Yeah.
I would say first and foremost, it's not the venue that makes us what we are, who we
Definitely.
are. You know, it's the people, it's the energy, and like I said, we said this early on in one of our communications over social media. We said for the people, by the people. You know what I mean? So you attending, we organizing. It's no difference, you know what I mean?
Correct.
So whether we had this party at the Grand Parade or whether we had this party on Table Mount or whatever, same buzz, same vibe, you know what I mean? So does that answer your question?
Hashtag that is not new venues though.
No, it definitely, it's leading to what I want to hear, so to speak. I want to just kind of like, there we go.
I think when I approached Chad for the pitch with via Marco, they had chosen the castle at the time because it was an amazing space that had been uninhibited, and the capacity to help broaden the experience for people is the biggest thing. I mean, we obviously now hitting, what is it, a max of 3,000? 3,000? And over the years, obviously it's increased, but the bigger the venue, the more humans we can fit in there, and that is the goal. The goal.
That pony. That was a pony. That is a pony, guy. I remember that one. No, there was a pony, a white pony that came from the back of the castle. It was a little pony.
It was a pet, people. It was
It was a klein
pitching,
beetje.
walking through
Yeah, that was the
Sizzled,
first one.
guys. You came to come jam. Exactly. Exactly. No. It will be there in the touch the horse. Okay. Yes. Okay. So yeah, that does answer. Yeah, I'm happy. Darren. Oh. Okay,
Let me just say, okay, so what Jason was trying to get to is with your new ideas, with introducing new things, there is questions from, oh my word, okay, there is questions from,
Can I just say this? Moral of the story, charge your phone before you go live.
from PMC, the Cape Toner spinners that I had on 2 weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, 2 to 3 weeks ago. They want to know whether or not you would consider spinning at Sizzled.
No. Sorry.
I don't know. How are we
Spinning. Okay, so
Pause,
Cape Toner
pause.
spinners, yes, they would be.
I don't know how we would be able to
No, actually,
accommodate.
we've been approached many times before. I mean, even Amadora does as well. And we've been approached by last year. Basically, it's not conducive for what we focused on at the moment. You know what I mean? Maybe if we can get a bigger space, whatever, we can consider, but at the moment, no.
So
if you think-
it's a possibility considering that safety is put in and we have the space for it.
Look at the.
well, yeah.
I don't know how we do that, but can always
Yeah, I
put
mean,
it in the notepad.
Not to shoot the idea down. It's an
Yeah.
awesome idea, but I mean, right now where we're at, it's not possible at the moment.
So
Space-wise.
no for the castle,
Not yet.
no for the
Future
castle.
development.
Let us not take Darren's word on this. No for the castle, but should we get bigger space? And should the safety precautions be put into place, then it's a possibility if that answers Pedro and Renzo's yes
Always open.
questions. Darren, would you like to ask a question?
Sorry guys, you guys have been ignoring this the whole night. It's very important. The food. Can we please just go over the food?
Okay.
Because yeah, and
Just
then
hold on. I will pass that on
and
to
then
Simon.
last year there was this. You guys actually have pictures of me walking from one food thing to the next one because they didn't have like chili sauce. I was very upset. But then I found one guy just making burgers, but like this burgers was infused with like so much cheese and stuff. And then I emptied out the whole chili thing. And then like I was so happy after that. You guys have awesome food at the place. Like just go over what new foods you guys will have.
Yeah, we always have amazing food vendors, and they're kind of loyal to Sizzled. We have blended with their awesome chocolate brownies, smoothies, and their vegan burgers, as well as they've got halal cheeseburgers as well. And then we have the Knob, which is no ordinary burger. I mean, you must have seen those ginormous burgers and chips, so they're quite popular. And we also have Tailgate, the guys that do that amazing braai type of thing. We've got them doing their braai again and their chicken wings. We've got the Thai Hut, which is also trading as Bangkok street food. We were going to get some sushi, dim sum, some noodles going on there. So it's quite a variety. We try and and then we also have Wrap It Up. They're going to do salomis and chicken wraps and that type of thing, because everybody's always list for a salami, you know. And then we have Waffle Lot, the amazing waffles on a stick, and you can put Astros on there, chocolate, nuts, whatever you go, you can choose whatever you want. And then we also have Ishushu Pizza. They've also been with Sizzled from inception, and you know, we try to keep that family buzz with our loyal supporters, our vendors. Have I missed out anyone? Tacos Locos, of course. Matthew and his awesome tacos, very popular, and he always sells out. So, I mean, that goes without saying that they are amazing.
There early, yes.
So get there early. or Matthew, just bring more. And please, people, bring chili sauce for our dear friend there. Our vendors, bring the chili sauce. We'll make sure. Yeah.
Someone else might want to know this too. Do I have to bring cash or can I pay with my card?
You can bring your card along. You can bring your credit card along, yeah.
I know a lot of the vendors use SnapScan as well,
Yes, they do.
because I had to do that last year.
Yeah. Just bring your
You are
your
like,
credit
can I
card
just say
along.
that you are like the living Sizzled menu. You are making my mouth sweat from what you are talking about. Yes. I'm just listening about. She was. It's like Sizzle needs to have a lot sooner. Like, yeah. I'm thinking like waffles. So, no, I definitely had fun last time with the food, because I don't know why. For some reason, when I start drinking, I like to eat. So I find myself like eating actually a lot more than I'm supposed to. But I really enjoyed myself last year with food. I think the burgers, I had burgers and I had pizza also. But yeah, it's very.
That bacon pieces at the back.
Yeah.
We went back 3 times.
Yeah, you see 3 times for.
Shout out to Hayden from Tailgate.
But also keep in mind that Sizzle is halal, so there is halal as well. So we're not excluding anybody. We have everybody.
So you got
under
the
one roof.
halal as well, and
Yeah, most of our vendors are actually halal, except for the Knob and Tailgate.
okay. So I mean, we're accommodating and everyone. No, that's very lovely stuff. Awesome. And
No, Renzo and Pedro are like running each other.
yeah, okay, Renzo, we love you. Thank you very much for joining us and watching here. At least you're not Cleo's dad. So, Uncle Renzo, thank you very much for tuning in and watching us. Yeah, Pedro, sorry.
Renzo is the uncle.
Yes, Renzo, you the uncle. But that's I said. At least he's not. He's not
Okay. Anyway,
Cleo's dad. What's next?
Okay. So we've got like, I can't see the time
2
anyway.
minutes left.
Yes, we have like 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, yes, 2 to 3 minutes left. So in wrap and in closing, wrap, that's something I'll be eating.
Oh, wait. So we got actually this one thing that we didn't hit on at all. It's something we identified within events, and we actually I'm not going to let you guys know about it. In time to come, we'll mention it. But we're celebrating something other than music. We're celebrating something other than food. We're celebrating something other than summer, festive season. Just keep it locked on our page, and we'll mention it. It's something that's really awesome, and yeah, that's all we can say for
Can
now.
I get a clue?
No.
So,
This guy. If you even just like, yo, I was gonna tell you something now, then I forgot.
for exclusivity.
Okay,
And
so
on that note, let's get sizzled.
Okay, so from, like, in closing, all I want to mention is the fact that you need to keep it locked onto Sizzled. That is Sizzle, just Sizzled.
www.sizzled.co.za.
Okay. Easy. Okay, there's a website, www.sizzled.co.za. Otherwise, there are Facebook pages, which is Sizzled, and then there's Twitter, which is @SizzledCPT, and I think that is the same handle. No, it's @Sizzled_.
Yeah, CPT, yeah, for both.
For both.
Yeah, just
Okay.
Sizzled it.
Yeah, just search for Sizzled and you'll find it. Hashtag get Sizzled.
And also
They've
proudly
been-
Cape Town.
Hashtag proudly Cape Town. Okay.
That's it.
Any other hashtags? Hashtag save water, hashtag Cape Town, hashtag events, hashtag summer. Hashtag chili sauce. Okay, the event is happening the 26th of November at the castle. Tickets are available at sizzledsundays.newtickets.co.za or .com. Just search and you'll find it. Or Google search. It also works.
We purely online new tickets.
There we go. We shall see y'all. Catch the Sizzle team out and about. Answer any of the questions that they have for you. You can win Sizzle tickets on every platform. See you. Bye.
Thanks.